Hi, my name is Nathan Graham, and this is my Christian Witness. I've been wondering, how can I be a Christian witness in my day-to-day life? This is the topic that I've been really diving into over these past few months. I've chosen this topic because it shows us how, by following God's word and Jesus' examples, to live our daily lives. In 1 Corinthians 11:1, Paul tells us, "Follow my example as I follow the example of Christ." In the Bible, Jesus lived his life as an example to be followed by us Christians. We can do this by humbly serving others, living with a spirit of courage, and creating and maintaining personal relationships. Matthew 6:3-4 tells us, "For when you give to the needy, do not let your left hand know what your right hand is doing, so that your giving may be made in secret. Then your Father, who sees what is done in secret, will reward you." When I think about this verse, the first thing that comes to mind is my English teacher's focus on kindness last school year. Throughout the year, he has emphasized the importance of how we can serve others without reward. We were assigned a project to complete an act of kindness that would positively impact someone's life. My partner and I chose to run a coat drive where we collected coats to donate to an organization that would help people in need. During this experience, I began to think about how this might really be God speaking to me through my teacher. I think his goal was to show me how I can follow Jesus' examples of humbly serving others in my day-to-day life. 1 Peter 5:7 tells us to cast all your anxiety on him because he cares for you. I've chosen this as my confirmation verse because it reminds me of how Jesus prayed to God and how I can do the same. Because Jesus made the ultimate sacrifice, dying on the cross for us, not only did he forgive me of all my sins, but I am also free to live my life without worries, because he took that burden so I would not have to. Like any parent, God has our best interests at heart. Because he sacrificed his son to save us, we can trust in him to influence our lives in the best way for us. Now, this does not necessarily mean it will be easy or end up exactly how we wanted it to, but God knows that in the end, it will have been what was best for us. Titus 3:1-2 says, "Remind the people to be subject to rulers and authorities, to be obedient, to be ready to whatever is good, to slander no one, to be peaceable and considerate, and always be gentle towards everyone." Reading this verse, what comes to mind is how Jesus showed kindness to everyone, including criminals, the sick, and the poor. He did this by praising people who follow God's word, treating all others equally and respectfully, and forgiving those who sin. My grandma has always been a big part of this for me, because she has always taken care of me, given me a ride when I need one, or helping me with ideas for a project. Her kindness and love has shown me what I can do for others, because if it made me feel good, I'm sure it'd make others feel good too. My grandpa has also taught me from a young age to always call people in jobs by their name, for it is respectful and makes them feel value. I can say please and thank you and stay out of any drama to further follow God's message. I can look to Jesus' examples and see that he wants me to show brotherly love to all, trust in God, and humbly serve others. When we read the Bible, he gives us specific instructions on how to do these things in our daily lives. Although I will never live up to his perfect example, it is my job as a Christian to do my best. I am thankful for the grace God has given us, so that no matter when I fall short, I can be assured that one day I will be in heaven with him. I'd like to thank my parents for bringing me to Holy Cross Lutheran Church, my grandparents for helping nurturing my faith. I'd like to thank Pastor Dan and Pastor McLean and Brandon for all helping to teach me and help me along the way.